Hey everyone, I hope everybody is doing well. I'm going to be doing a love reading today because I'm just feeling it. I don't know. I'm being called to do it, and that's how intuition works, I guess, right? So yeah, we're just going to see what the love message is here today for the collective. What is it that the holy angels need the collective to know when it comes to love? Now take the messages that resonate, guys, okay? Let's see here, holy angels. What is it that you want to talk about here when it comes to love? What is it that you want to talk about when it comes to love? Ooh. That's the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Hanged Man here. Huh, interesting. Okay, so the first card out is we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Knight of Wands, and then we have the Devil. Interesting. So this could be about something that wasn't working out, okay? Something that you felt like wasn't working. You felt like there wasn't any progress, okay? The Knight of Wands, this could have been a connection that was very passionate. There's a lot of chemistry there. Then we have the Devil, okay? So something toxic here. Let's see what this is about here, holy angels. What is it that you want to talk about when it comes to love? Eight of Pentacles reverse. What is it that you want to talk about when it comes to love? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Seven of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Star. Okay, so with the Seven of Pentacles, this could have been, or this could be a connection that you've been working on or building for a very long time, okay? With the Seven of Cups, though, it could have been very confusing at times. It feels like there was a lot of confusion here, or maybe not really knowing what to do. With the Star, this might have still felt like or it feels like a connection where it's like a wish fulfillment in a way, okay? It's really giving me like something wasn't working out. But it's confusing because you want to work on it, okay, with the Seven of Pentacles. What's the Knight of Wands? We have the Three of Cups in reverse. We have the Knight of Cups, and we have Justice in reverse. Some sort of a love offer, but Justice in reverse, something wasn't fair or something didn't feel fair. Why is the Devil here? The World, a cycle that closed out, or a lesson that had been learned here. Ace of Coins and the Queen of Wands. Okay, I just got an intuitive hit, but I'm gonna wait for it to come out. The Page of Wands. This could be about someone, it's giving me, you might have been dating someone, or you might be dating someone that has been previously married, okay? Because the Ace of Coins is coming out, which is giving me a ring. If we're talking about love, I feel like this might have something to do with someone that was previously married. What's the Eight of Pentacles reverse? The Page of Cups. Yeah, so in this context with the Page of Cups, I'm getting a lot of like energy here of someone who is a breadcrumber, okay? Especially with the Knight of Wands coming out as well. You might have been dealing with someone or dealing with someone that they offer the bare minimum, okay? They do offer a cup, but it's, you know, there's not really a lot to it. There's not really much to the offer. You could have felt like this is something that you can't really work with, okay, with the Eight of Pentacles being in reverse, the Nine of Wands. Why is the Nine of Wands here? A karmic relationship. And then we have not today. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, not dealing with someone hurt, avoiding a conversation called person. So this might have been a situation where you had put up strong boundaries with someone, okay? It's giving me a fight where there was a lot of anger involved. Somebody could have been very triggered during this fight, during this altercation here, or just during an argument. Maybe even a little bit resentful, okay? Somebody definitely was triggered. There was turmoil here. Not dealing with someone, very hurt about a situation. You could have been very defensive towards this person and felt like something just wasn't working because somebody was being a breadcrumber with the Page of Cups. Or there was an offer, but it didn't feel very serious. Yeah, when it comes to something stable and something secure, something permanent. So it is giving me a little bit of like, with stability, security, and permanence, growth, I really feel like this has to do with commitment, okay? So you could be someone that wants a commitment, right? And I feel like that's natural, especially if you're a feminine energy. I know a lot of women deal with this where you wish to get the proposal, okay? Or you want someone to show you that they're committed to you. But sometimes what we get is a Page of Cups, which is, you know, it's a love offer, but it's a breadcrumb. And breadcrumbing is when someone tells you that they want all of this stuff with you and they wish, you know, it's a wish fulfillment and, you know, I want all of this with you, but there's no action behind it, right? It's just words. And at the end of the day, sometimes it's like empty words. And that can build up with time a lot of hurt because you end up waiting around for a commitment that doesn't show up in the physical because all someone is offering you is this offer. It's like a promise. It's like, oh, I promise you that one day I'm going to give this to you. And I promise that we're going to have this, but there's no action that follows, right? It's like a dangling carrot. Like the Page of Cups in a love reading always kind of gives me that dangling carrot effect. And this could have really, for somebody that wants to feel like, you know, especially if you're at the point in your relationship where you feel like this is the one, or I feel like this is who I can build with and grow with, and this is where I see myself, you might be ready to commit, right? And committing in the permanent sense of not just wanting somebody that says to you, oh, I promise I'll be here forever, and I promise I want only you, but actually showing you that with actions behind it, you know, and that can come in the form of a proposal as well, but also planning the future together or planning the next moves together and making a more permanent relationship out of it with some sort of a tie. Because what happens often with these Page of Cups offers is that your partner will tell you that they want all this with you, but then they'll still kind of treat you like they have one foot in the door and one foot out of the door, right? It's like, why are you telling me that you want all these things with me, but you're treating the relationship like tomorrow you could just jump out of it, right? Because there's nothing that is truly permanent about it, right? I feel like that's kind of something that's going on here, is that you had invested into this relationship already, maybe even by making big changes in your life that were permanent, right? Like this could be like about, you know, opening your home to this person meeting people in your life, meeting friends, meeting family, maybe even moving closer to your partner where you have made the move, you have made a permanent decision to come closer and to make the relationship more grounded. But this Page of Cups is really, it's giving me someone that made a lot of promises, but on their part, there was not much action to the words that were spoken, right? And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is really like you looking at this relationship and feeling like this person is not really putting in the same work that you are, or they're not working on it the same way that you are. They're just saying it. They're saying it with their words, but there's nothing really behind the words, okay? And this could leave someone feeling very confused after a while, because you're given the dangling carrot treatment, right? You're given the, oh, I really want all this with you, and I want to have this life with you and make it permanent with you, and you know I want these things, but like, where is it, right? And that leaves someone feeling confused, because before you know it, you've spent all these years waiting for something to happen, and it doesn't. This is even giving me like, you know, saying things to you like, I want to marry you. Saying things to you like, I only want to marry you, and you know, you're the only woman that I ever wanted to marry, and you're the only or the only person I only want to marry, and you're saying things like that. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting things about marriage here, even though it's not coming out, but it's giving me commitment, and it's giving me a lot of empty words and empty promises. Like, I feel like, especially when it comes to that, because I keep looking at this card that says stability, security, permanence, okay? So that's why I'm getting this thing about something being permanent, and that comes in the form of, like I said, a marriage, right? Someone here might have had that dangling carrot in front of someone's face for a long time, and even saying things like, you know, I never wanted to marry anyone else, I only want to marry you, or, you know, things like that that really get your hopes up, right? And you're always sitting around waiting for it to come, but it doesn't. I mean, this could even be a person that, you know, like, this could be someone, like I said, that is divorced. Maybe you're dealing with someone that was divorced in the past or separated in the past. Maybe you were dealing with someone that was separated but not divorced. Maybe you didn't even know that they were still married. Okay? I'm getting that here. Maybe you didn't know that this person was married. Maybe they told you and swore to you up and down that they never married, and they never wanted to marry that person that they were with, and they could never see themselves marrying that person, and the only person that they can see themselves marrying is you. They only want to marry you. They never wanted to marry that other person, and they didn't marry that other person because they never wanted to, and they can only see that with you, right? Maybe this person never told you that they were divorced. So there's something like that here where it's like you could have been waiting on a commitment, wondering why this person is breadcrumbing you, wondering why this person is not able to put it into action, maybe not realizing that there was a history that this person had that they were not telling you about, that they hid from you, right? Because that changes the dynamic a lot. Is if you have someone that is divorced or separated, maybe, like I said, either they were divorced already and you didn't know and they didn't tell you, okay, because they were making you all of these hopes and wishes and promises, and like, it's really giving me like trying to like sweet talking someone. Like, this is somebody that could have really made you feel like you were the one, but with deception, right? So this could even be someone that knows, that knew, that always knew that you were someone that was looking for this stability and this security and this permanence. You were someone that wanted that. So if there was something that they had been hiding from the past, they might have deceived you on purpose. Because I'm getting, look, justice in reverse. There was something here that was really unfair. It was really, really unfair. And I feel like it has something to do with the way that this person communicated with you, okay? And the way that they breadcrumbed you. And with this third party thing here, it's really, this person, I feel like, might have made someone a bunch of like false promises when it comes to marriage and commitment, okay? Like for example, this could even go as far as telling someone, oh, I never married someone else. I only want to be with you. I only want to marry you. The whole time, this person is already married. And that's why they can't commit. That's why they can't propose, because they legally cannot. But that's not what they're telling you. They're telling you that they only want you and they only want to marry you, and they could never see themselves marrying someone else, and they never wanted to marry that ex, only you. The whole time they're married. But they can't say it. It's like something like that. Or they're, you know, they just got divorced or something like that, and they're not telling you. It's like something like that, where this person purposely breadcrumbed someone with stability and permanence, but never followed through on it because they were not ready for it in one way or another. It was a wish. It was a wish. It was a wish upon a star. Yes, I want this with you too, and it would be amazing if we could have that. And this person like played almost on the fact that this is what you wanted. And they knew that you wanted it. And even worse, it's like they knew that you wanted to feel special. And they knew that what you wanted to hear is that they never wanted anyone besides you. And it's giving me something in a really cruel way. Something here was really unfair and cruel. Very cruel and unfair and hurtful. To say stuff like, you know, I've never married anyone else and I don't ever want to marry anyone else, only you. The whole time they already had that, but they never told you. Yeah. So someone here was left confused. Someone here was left very confused about all of this time, looking back at all this time invested, wondering, you know, why, when is something going to happen? I mean, we've been here for a while. When are you going to be ready for commitment? You keep telling me that you are. You keep telling me that you want it. You keep telling me all these things, but when? And why? Can't you give me a reason? Okay. So there was pain here, and I feel like there was fights here, and there was triggers here, and there was hurt, and you know, a lot of defensiveness, because at some point you kind of just, you don't understand it anymore. You can't understand it anymore, right? So tell me more about the Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, please. The Magician. Yeah, exactly what I just said too. Yeah, the Sun. You know, I only want this with you. Look, the Three of Wands in the back. It's like, I can't wait to plan my future with you. I can't wait to have all these things with you. You know, I want this with you. You're what makes me happy. You know, I want to manifest this life with you. But it's all just like smoke and mirrors. It's like, it's always this future thinking, like in the future we're going to have this, right? So tell me about the Seven of Cups. A mask. I can't even make it up. Not showing true feelings, but what's worse, hiding, pretending. There was something that this person hid from you. And I feel like it was for a very long time. And I honestly feel like it's marriage. Either that they were married, or that they were married in the past and they hid this from you. And what's worse, is not, honestly, what's worse is not just that they hid this from you, but the way that they talked to you, the way that they told you that they only want to marry you and you're the only person they could ever see themselves marrying. The whole time you're waiting for a proposal, not knowing they literally cannot propose because they're already married. That is like a dagger in the heart. That is insane. Hiding, personifying, pretending, wearing a mask. And I honestly feel like hiding, pretending is about a wedding ring. And it's so unfair. It's like, it's unfair and it's cruel. It's so unfair and cruel. And that's why I feel like justice in reverse is here. It's because you're sitting there waiting for a commitment because this person is constantly telling you that they want to marry you and that you're the only one, and they never wanted to marry anyone else, and they have never married. They never married someone else. You would be the very first person that they marry. Whole time they're married while they're telling you these things. It's so cruel. The Sun. I just said the Sun. I meant to say the Star. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. I feel like this mirror is literally what this person was mirroring back to you, which is telling you everything that they thought you wanted to hear. This person was just telling someone everything that they thought someone wanted to hear. And they were hiding something big. They hid something. They were pretending. They knew you wanted this commitment, and they were hiding, well, they were hiding their truth and mirroring back at you what they wanted you to see about them, how they want, because that's how they, I feel like, you know, that's what they, I feel like this person wishes that that's what they could have been for you. It's almost giving me like, whoever you were dealing with, this is what they wished they could have been. They wished that this is what they could have been for you. Because in a really cruel way, they knew that, probably just by your reaction alone, that it made you feel really special. For them to say that you're the only one and they only want this with you and you're the only one they could ever see all of this with, it made you feel special, and they knew that, and that's why they did that. They hid that from you. They hid something big from you because they wanted you to see in them what they wished that they could have looked like to you, if you get what I'm saying. They wanted to be that thing that you were looking for. So it's like they pretended to be that person. Whole time it's just like false promises, because it's something, they're trying to offer something that they can't even offer. They're trying to offer something to you that they don't even have, that they cannot even give, but they wish that they could give it, but they can't. So it's cruel. It leaves you sitting there thinking like, well, what is this? I mean, we've been doing this for so long and you've been saying all these things for so long, but like, why? When? You know? So, what's the Knight of Wands? The Page of Swords. Yeah, this could have something to do with some sort of communication between you and this person. Yeah, Knight of Swords. This has to do with communication here. Messages, communication between you and this person. Most likely talking about this. So, obsessive, possessive, controlling. Obsessive, possessive, and controlling. Tell me more about why that's here. Two of Swords and the Six of Swords in reverse. This is giving me, okay, I know what this is. This is giving me confrontation, okay? So there might have been moments, especially when you're like losing patience, okay? Or when you start to think that there's just something, you can't put your finger on it, but you just feel like there's something that this person is keeping from you, okay? With the Knight of Wands, I'm really getting like confrontation. Like you might have really confronted this person with a lot of fire and anger, okay? When patience ran out, or when you just felt like something was there, if you get what I'm saying, okay? The Two of Swords and the Six of Swords in reverse, whoever you're dealing with, especially if they're hiding things from you and they're lying to you, and they're pretending, okay? Like, especially if you're dealing with someone that's married, right? And they're not telling you that they're married, they will start to deny and deflect and try and pin the blame on you because they're getting backed into a corner that they can't escape from, right? So the more that you start asking questions and the more that you start confronting this person, they will really start to deny, deflect, tell you you're crazy, tell you that you're the one that's being controlling, you're being obsessive. Why are you so obsessed with this person? Especially, it's giving me like if you even had an inkling, okay? So let's say that there's like someone from this person's past, their ex, okay, that you're suspicious of because there's like things that this person refuses to tell you about, right? So, you know, they'll like hide things from you when it comes to this ex. They don't want to answer specific questions when it comes to them. They don't want to tell you where they live. They don't want to tell you things about their personal life. They exclude you from the family. They don't want you to meet their friends. They don't want you to get on their Instagram. Like all these things where you know there's something weird. Like, why are you not telling me about this or this? Or why are you trying to hide your ex from me, okay? Why are you, like, stuff like that you could have started picking up on. And the more that you realize this person's reaction is just fucking weird and defensive and refusing to answer questions, the more that they feel backed in a corner, the more that they're gonna start, like, trying to point the finger at you. Okay, so this can be anything like if you're asking questions about the ex and you're suspicious, right? And you're like, well, what is about this? And why is this? And why is that and that and that? And, you know, what is this about? And blah, blah, blah. They're going to start saying things like, why are you so obsessed with my ex? Right? Here. Why are you so obsessed with my ex? Why can't you just leave this? Why can't you just leave this conversation alone? Why do you keep asking about this? Why do you keep doing this and this and this? It's because they're trying to block you purposely, right? They don't want to answer these questions. They don't want to have to tell you the truth. They're trying to block you off on purpose because they don't want you to, they want you to stop asking questions. So the best way to get you to stop asking questions, right, is to basically accuse you of being obsessed with the ex. Because then like that, you know, you feel like you can no longer ask certain things, or you feel like you can no longer see the problem or the issue in their behavior, because every single time you do, you're being confronted with, oh, you're obsessed with them. And it's like, I don't think I'm obsessed with them as much as I feel like there's something that you're hiding from me and you don't want to talk about it. But if that elephant is still in the room and you still don't have questions that are answered and you still have this weird, suspicious gut feeling, you can't let it go. And then what does it turn into? It turns into a situation where you're constantly asking this person about their ex because you're like, I feel like you're not being honest with me. And the more that you ask and the more that you bring this person up in your conversations, the more they will tell you you're obsessed with them. And it's like, it's gaslighting. You're being somebody here was gaslighted, literally, or gaslit. You are being gaslit into dropping the conversation, right? Here, maybe that's what this Nine of Wands is. See, at first I thought this was you, okay? At first I thought this was your energy here. Now I'm wondering if it's the person that you're dealing with and their boundaries. They don't want to talk about certain things. Avoiding a conversation, not dealing. They don't want to deal with a certain conversation. Not today. I don't feel like talking to you about this. I don't feel like dealing with this conversation. I don't want to have this conversation with you. I don't want to talk to you about my ex. Why are you so obsessed with my ex? No. What's the better question? What are you hiding about your ex? What is it that you're not telling me about your ex? Why do you get so defensive every time I want to talk to you about your ex? Is this person even your ex? Or are you still married? I feel like something like that was going on here. You were dealing with someone that was always defensive, never wanted to talk to you, never wanted to give you straight up, blunt answers, always hiding things from you, pretending and hiding, wearing a mask, not showing their true feelings, just telling you what you want to hear. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to talk to you about this. Why are you so obsessed with my ex? Why are you so obsessed with this person? It's gaslighting. People that do that are cheating. We have the Three of Cups in reverse right here. How do cheaters act? How do cheaters act? I think every one of us has had an experience like that where you're being cheated on. You know that you're being cheated on. You know that your person is lying to you. You know that there's things that they're hiding from you. You know that they're keeping things from you. They won't show you their phone. Their passcode is different. They're excluding you. They're not telling you where they're going. They don't tell you this and this and this. How do these people react when you start asking questions? How do they react when you say, I want to go through your phone. I want to see who you're talking to. Why are you so obsessed? Why are you so controlling? Why do you want to control me? Why are you so obsessed? How do cheaters act that don't want to get caught? That's what this is. It could be about someone that's married. It could also just be about someone that's unfaithful. That's just a general energy here, is of you wanting to confront someone because you know that they're hiding something from you. You know that they're not being honest. They're breadcrumbing you. They're telling you all the things that you want to hear. They're very defensive. They're blocking you off. They're in denial. They're pretending like they don't know what you're talking about. They're like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Defense, defense, defense. Stonewalling, or whatever it's called, okay? Because they feel like they can't get out of what they've done. They feel like they cannot give you a valid excuse. They can't tell you the truth. So what do? Why are you so obsessed? Why are you controlling me? Why can't you leave this alone? Why can't you stop talking to me about this? That reaction shows more about the person that you're dealing with and the fact that they are hiding something from you rather than it does about you. All that reaction shows is that your intuition is correct. You're not obsessive. You're not possessive. You're not controlling. You just know your intuition is telling you that something is off. This person is hiding something from you. They're lying, and you're right. And that's why they get mad like that. That's why they get defensive like that. Because they don't want to answer your questions. So the easiest way out of it is gaslighting. I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you so obsessed with her? Why won't you stop asking about her? Why do you always want to talk about her? Why can't you talk to me about that person? Why can't you tell me the truth? Why are you trying to make me feel like I'm crazy or I'm obsessed with that person because you refuse to give me answers? Okay, so what's the Three of Cups reverse? The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this could be somebody that always acted like they were single, okay? You could, like I said, you here, all you wanted was a commitment. All you wanted was to feel like this person was committed to you, okay? And I feel like you didn't want to just hear it out of their mouth. You wanted to see it with your eyes, right? You wanted to see it with your eyes, but you're dealing with someone that is always acting like they're single, okay? Like if you went on their Instagram, they never post a picture with you. They never tell anybody about you. They pretend like you don't exist. They pretend like they're single. Why? Judgment. Exactly. It makes you wonder what they're hiding. It's like It's this, I feel like this is where the confusing part comes in. It's because somebody's actions and words don't match. And it makes someone feel like they're going crazy, especially if you have someone that every single time you want to ask a question or say that, you know, what are you doing or what is this? They're telling you all the things you want to hear, and then also at the same time making you feel like you're crazy for thinking that there's something they're hiding. It's like, this is intense, intense, intense gaslighting, okay? Knight of Cups, the Three of Swords. Yeah, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain. The Sun in reverse, sadness. Because I feel like all you want is to feel like this person is coming towards you with an offer, with a genuine offer, making you feel. See, and that's the thing. It's like, it's one thing to tell someone how they feel or tell someone that you're special and you're the one. But how are they making you feel? Do you feel that way? Do you truly feel that way? Are they showing you that with their actions, or are they just telling you that? It's a difference. A woman can feel if they're not truly getting that love offer. If there's something that is being hidden, if there's something that's being lied about, okay? That's something that's not genuine. So what's the Three of Swords? The Chaser. What's the Knight of Cups? A wedding ring. A wedding ring. Yeah. That's what this is about. It's about making someone feel like they're crazy. I honestly feel like someone here was dealing with someone that was married and didn't even know about it. And every single time you ask, what is going on? Why can't you tell me? What is going on with your ex? Is she even your ex? Why are you so obsessed with my ex? Why can't you just stop talking about my ex? Why do you always want to know all these things? It's none of your business. Making you feel crazy because you're sitting around. The Seven of Pentacles is years. Years. For years, you've sat around thinking that someone is going to come to you with an offer. Somebody is telling you they want to marry you. They only want to marry you. They never married their ex because they didn't want to marry their ex. They didn't want to be with that person. They only want to marry you. The whole time this person is already married. The whole time they're married. That's why they cannot commit to you. Leaving you sitting there feeling like a chaser, chasing after a commitment. Wondering why you're not getting it. And if it's not that, if it's somebody that was already divorced or separated, okay? This could even just be about the fact that they're telling you all these things, and you for the life of yourself cannot understand why. If they're sitting there telling you that they actually never wanted to marry that person, and they regret marrying that person, and they wish they never married them, and they only want to marry you, and they only see that kind of a commitment with you, you not understanding for the life of you why they were then able to propose to them and not to you. Okay, that could be another scenario here that I'm getting. It's like, you know that this person was married in the past, but they're telling you all of these sweet things, breadcrumbing you this whole time, right? And you're left chasing after commitment, feeling heartbroken, and it hurts. It leaves you feeling sad. Hurt, depressed, and sad, and heartbroken about the fact that because it's the hypocritical thing about it, right? It's the condescending thing. It's really condescending what this person did here. It's condescending because they cannot give you the commitment. They refuse to. They refuse to propose to you. They refuse to give you the commitment. They string you along with a dangling carrot for years and tell you all these things. But in the back of your mind, you know that with that other person, they didn't have an issue proposing to them, right? They didn't have an issue getting married to them, but they keep waiting around. And at the same time, they're telling you though, that they can only see this with you and not with that person, but they gave that person the commitment and can't give it to you. Do you get what I'm saying? That's where this comes in. It's fucking confusing. It's like you don't know what to think. You don't know what to believe. You don't know what this person, like, what are your true feelings here? Not showing true feelings, wearing a mask. You start to wonder, is this person even being honest with you? Like, what are your real feelings here? Because you're telling me that this is your wish fulfillment. Okay, you're telling me that you only want this with me and you see the rest of your life with me, but you already married that other person, but for me, you can't do it. Like, it doesn't make sense. It leaves someone feeling crazy. And the more that you ask about it, the more all you hear is, why are you so obsessed with my ex? Why are you so controlling? It's not the ex that's the issue here. It's this person that is condescending and lying and just saying a bunch of shit that someone wants to hear. And then when someone feels confused, they get gaslit. You can't do that to someone. That's cruel. Like, this is fucking cruel what someone is going through here, or what someone went through in the past. It's cruel. Someone had a dangling carrot. Oh, here, I want to marry you. I want to marry you, in front of their face the whole time, but never got the commitment, and then had to watch had to go through either that person already being married while saying these things, or knowing that this person was already married in the past but cannot do it again, but says it. That's the thing. They say it. It would be a whole different ball game. It would be a whole different ball game if this person had never said these things. You get what I'm saying? Like, if this person had never said these things, like, I want to marry you. I can see myself marrying you. You're the only one I want to marry. If they had never said that shit, then maybe, someone wouldn't be sat here going, chasing after a commitment, chasing after a marriage. We have to realize that this, whatever this is, trying to make someone look like you're the possessive one, you're the controlling one, the obsessive one, that is a product of the way that someone was treated. That is the product of the gaslighting. This behavior, this constant, like, chasing after a commitment, or asking about a commitment, or asking why, when is it coming, why are you lying to me? It's a product of the gaslighting that somebody went through. It's a product of all the breadcrumbing, all of the oh, I want to have this with you, all of the false promises, the empty words, all of the, every time you want to talk about it being, what's this called? Stonewalled or whatever? Oh, I don't want to talk to you about it. I'm not going to talk to you about it. It makes someone feel like they're going fucking crazy because the person you're dealing with is condescending. Their actions and their words do not match up. And every single time you want to talk about it, you're being treated like you're the crazy one. You're the obsessed one. You're the one that wants something that's not, it's like, it makes someone feel like they're going crazy and confused and not knowing what to think and what to believe. It leaves you feeling hurt on the inside, wondering why are you saying all these things to me? Why are you telling me all these things I want to hear? Why are you saying this to me? Why are you making me feel this way? Why do you want me to feel special? Why do you want to make me feel like I'm the one? Why do you want to tell me all these things? But when it comes down to it, you can't show it with your actions. And then you have this comparison. I feel like there's a strong comparison here to a past person where whoever you're dealing with, they were able to give that commitment to someone else, which leaves you sitting there going like, am I not the one then? I mean, like, you're telling me that I am, but like, maybe it was them, because you were able to commit to them, but you can't do it to me. But you're telling me these things, but what you're telling me doesn't match up. So what if you're also lying about your ex, right? It's like, I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to think. Like, why? It's really giving me that, like, why are you stringing me along then? I'm not obsessed with your ex, but why were you able to give them the commitment and not give it to me? But you're telling me that I am better than her. Like, that's the thing, right? It's something like that. It's like this person keeps telling you that you are the one. You're the one they want to marry. You're the only one they want to be with. But everything that they should be then lining up with actions for you is what they gave to someone else. So it leaves someone feeling confused, and that's natural. That does not make you crazy, controlling, or obsessive. That just makes you human, because it's not your fault that you feel that way. It's this person and what they say to you, and it's condescending. Okay? Yeah, so what's justice in reverse? 9 of Cups in reverse, feeling unfulfilled. Feeling unfulfilled, feeling like something is not fair. It's not fair. And what's not fair about it, it's at the core of it all. It's not that they were previously married to someone else and they don't want to marry you. That's not what's unfair. What's unfair is that they are telling you that they regret marrying that person and they only want it with you, but it's like their actions are the other way around. Like, that's what's unfair. It's their words. It's the false promises, the lies, the fake bullshit that they say to you is what is unfair. It's how they try to make you feel, and then they just disappoint you. That's what's unfair. Is that they gave the commitment to someone else and then tell you that they regret it, but it doesn't look that way. That's what's unfair, right? It's like, that's natural. I feel like I'm trying to explain a feeling because I don't know. I don't feel like a lot of people have felt this kind of a dynamic, right? I'm trying to explain it. The 6 of Pentacles, yeah, equal give and take. It's about getting something from someone. And I keep getting a ring. It's like a fight. It's a fight. It's a fight. Why did you give her a ring, but not me? Why was it easy for you to give that person a ring, but not me? Yet you sit here and you tell me that you regret marrying that person, or you regret being with them, or you wish you never were with them. Or you see only me as being the one you can marry, yet, like, yeah, what's the devil? The 10 of Cups. Yeah, this person lied about maybe having a family, okay? They could have lied to you about having a family. They could have lied to you about being married. One or the other. It's definitely one of these, or both, okay? I don't know. Being jealous. King of Swords in reverse. They lie to you. This is somebody that lied to you. They lied to you about having a family. They lied to you about having a wife. They did. Or they lied about the past relationship. Or they made you feel like they were lying to you about wanting this with you, wanting a marriage with you, wanting a family with you. They made you feel like they were lying. Okay? What's the devil? Abundance. Manifest exactly what you want. Keep a positive mindset. That's what they did. This is the gaslighting. This is the gaslighting. This is the gaslighting. Oh, you know I want this. You know I want all of this with you. You know that we're going to have this together. You know that I want to manifest a marriage and a family with you. You know that I only want you. Just stay positive. You're going to have it one day. One day I'm going to give you all of this. One day we're going to be a family. One day we're going to get married. That's the lies. That's the manipulation. That's the gaslighting. And the thing is, it got drug out so long over, I feel like, a period of years where you just had to believe in the vision. Just believe that one day it's going to come. Oh yeah, one day I'll give it to you. The breadcrumbing, the false promises that, yeah, I'm pretty sure at one point, maybe it did make you jealous or angry, or it came across that way. But in reality, you know, I feel like it might come across that way to others, to outsiders, that what you were jealous of is the past person, okay, the ex-wife. That's what you were jealous of. In reality, that's not really what hurt. That's not what was hurting you. What was hurting you was this person's words. It wasn't the fact that they married someone else or were married to someone else. It's the words that they said to you that hurt. It's the lies that hurt. The gaslighting that hurt. The, oh, just keep a positive mindset. You're going to get this. One day I'm going to give it to you. That's what hurt. The fact that at some point after so many years, you're standing there and thinking like, when are you going to stop talking? And when are you going to start showing me? It hurts. It hurts because it's not about the other woman. It's about the fact that you're dealing with a man that is intentionally saying things to make you feel special, to make you feel like you're the only one. They only ever want you. They only could see themselves marrying you. That's what hurts. That's what makes someone angry. That's what makes it look like you might be jealous of another woman, but it's not that. The pain is from the words. Okay? I can't even make it up. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting. Yeah, that's this. It's the words that this man said to you that is hurting you, not the other woman, not the ex. And the fact that this person is always telling you they need more time. It's going to take time. I'm not ready right now. Just a little bit more time. Maybe in the future. How is a woman supposed to feel? I mean, honestly, okay? How is a woman supposed to feel that has been strung along for years, lied to for years, gaslit for years, manipulated for years, made to believe things that aren't true for years, always dangling the carrot, just to find out after all that that man was willing to give that commitment to someone else like that. Like that. With this other person, they didn't have to, it wasn't a you know, they didn't get the same treatment. That's what I'm getting at. You might know that this other woman didn't get the same treatment. They didn't have to, you know, go through all this like you. Maybe they weren't told all these things like you. That's the hurtful thing, right? It's about the words that were said. It's about what that man said to you that hurt you. That's what hurts. That's what hurts someone. Heartbroken. Yeah, that's what left you heartbroken. That is what left someone heartbroken. That's what left someone heartbroken in this relationship. Deeply hurt. Deeply, deeply, deeply hurt. That's what hurt the most. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't about another woman and the fact that this person was married in the past or married while you were dating. That fucking hurts enough. Believe me, that hurts enough. Okay, I'm not saying anything about a situation like that, but I'm saying what hurt even more in this situation is that the fact that this man was saying to you that they never wanted to marry this other person. They only want to marry you. They would have never married this other person. They only want to marry you. You're the one. You're the only person they can see themselves marrying. They want to be with you forever. Yet, they can't give you a commitment. They refuse to. But they gave it to that other person like it was nothing. How is someone supposed to feel in a situation like that? I can imagine it's very painful. Okay? Because you're left questioning everything that this person said and if it's true or not. Like, why do you keep saying all these things and then not following it up with actions? And how am I supposed to feel that you're saying all these things to me, yet you can't commit to me, but you could, like, it's just condescending. I hope you understand. This is just so fucking condescending. And it's lying and manipulating and gaslighting what someone went through here. And yes, it was painful. It was painful. And just because you confront this person and call them out on it and say, what is this with your ex? Or you were lying to me about your ex? Or, you know, what is going on here with this other person? What is going on with you and this person? Like, there's something that you're not telling me about your relationship with this past person, because the way that you're acting towards me and the way that you acted towards them is weird. Like, there's something weird that you're not telling me about. Only to hear from this person, why are you so obsessed with them? Why are you so obsessed? That's gaslighting. That's gaslighting, because someone here was not obsessed with the ex. Someone here wanted answers. Someone here just wanted to know the truth. Okay? Yeah, so let's see. What else do we need to know about this spirit? Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it probably left you feeling sad and alone. Alone. Emotionally neglected. Left out. Like, and again, the hurtful thing is that you were told that you're the one, yet you're left feeling like you're not important, or you're not the one. You're unworthy. You're not special. You're not the special one. You're not the important one. You weren't the one. You're not the special one, because you're not the one getting that commitment. Someone else is. Right? I mean, how is someone supposed to feel? The Star. You're not the special one. That's how you're left feeling, like you're not the special one. And it hurts, because that's what they said to you, though. That's how they made you feel, though. That's how this man made someone feel. You're the special one. You're the best. You're the only one. You are the one. But you don't feel that way. You feel like someone else got that spot because of the actions. Because with someone else, actions followed. But with you, it's only words. It's condescending, okay? It keeps giving me that word. King of Swords. Could have been dealing with an Aquarius here, okay? I don't know. King of Swords and the Star. Yeah, this has something to do with messages. This has something to do with communication and messages, or a conversation between you and that person. This is a conversation that you had with this person, where you confronted them about it, where you called them out on it, where you confronted them and you told them how you feel, and you told them how they're making you feel, and you told them that it hurts. And they might have actually just gaslit you and told you, why are you so obsessed? Why are you doing this? Why do you keep bringing it up? Why don't you just let it go? Gaslighting. Okay? Gaslighting. And hiding something and lying. Strength. Yeah. Whatever this person's response was to you in that conversation, it was because this person was trying to get the upper hand over the narrative. It's because they knew that what they did to you was fucked up and they were just trying to get the upper hand in the conversation. They were trying to overpower you in the conversation. They wanted you to stop talking, stop asking questions, because they knew that it was valid what you were saying, because it comes from their condescending ways, okay? And their lies and their manipulation, constant over years, and them acting like they're single, okay? Yeah, this was a fight. This was a fight about a marriage. This was a fight about a marriage or a higher commitment. The fact that they refused to marry you, refused to propose to you, or the fact that they were married to someone else, or the fact that you found out that they were married. It's definitely something like that. Yeah, that's what this is about. The Hermit. The Chariot. Temperance. Yeah, that's the message. That's what happened here. And honestly, the pain that you felt in those moments is valid. Because something that this person put you through was cruel. It was cruel. And it doesn't make you obsessed, and it doesn't make you crazy, and it doesn't make you possessive or controlling or jealous. It makes you a human being that was being manipulated, gaslighted, and lied to with a dangling carrot. And it's valid what you felt. And you have the right to confront someone about that, and it doesn't make you obsessed with their ex when you know in your gut feeling they're lying to you. They're lying. They did not treat you how they were supposed to treat you. They were condescending and two-faced, very deceptive and two-faced with you, and selfish. They were selfish. Because at the end of the day, everything that they said to you, they did it to keep you around. They did it to give you hope, give you false hope. They did it because they wanted to make you feel special, because when they made you feel special, you made them feel special, because you were telling them these things. You were telling that man these things, that you can only see with them, that they are the one, that you only want to marry them, that you could never see yourself marrying anybody but them until you met them. And they're sitting there telling you the same exact thing back the whole time. They're being condescending. They're lying. And it was fucking painful when you found out how condescending they were. And that is what hurts. Not the other woman, it's the man. Like, we need to stop making other women responsible for something. The only person to blame in this situation was the man. It was the way that this man dealt with the situation. What they said to you, that's the problem here, okay? Yeah, the past. This might be something that happened in the past. Yeah, High Priestess. Yeah, and I'm gonna end it there. The High Priestess. Yeah, your sadness. How you felt dealing with this. And that sadness, it was valid. It was valid. That was a normal human reaction. Anybody going through that would feel the same exact way. It's painful and it hurts. But it wasn't the other woman that made you feel sad. It was that person that you were dealing with. And that's how I'm going to end it, okay? So I hope this helps, guys. I hope this reaches who it's meant to reach. But if you take anything away from this reading, then just know that that was gaslighting. That was gaslighting. Okay? So let's see maybe who was involved in this for you. A father. A husband. Yeah. That's what it's about. A Capricorn, a Cancer, a Libra, and a Sagittarius. A brother. It's about a man. It's about a man. A father, a husband, a brother. This is about a man. And I feel like Spirit is putting that really, with these last couple cards, Spirit is making that very clear for the last time, that whatever happened here in this scenario, you were not mad about the other woman, even though they might have been brought up in the conversation, even though you might have used them as an example, okay? You were not mad and hurt at this other woman. You were mad and hurt about the man. Father, brother, husband, what that man was saying to you, promising you, and then lying to you about. You were mad at the man and how that man treated you. And the fact that they gaslighted you when they didn't want to answer your questions, or they didn't want to tell you the truth, or they didn't want to grow up, okay? So I'm going to leave it at that, guys, okay? Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye.